Simplicity. The key to getting things done is by keeping things as simple as possible. Two keys that I try to live by in my life is less is more and reduce stress. David Jaffe with beststockstrategy.com. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to be more productive. Now, this is not going to be some type of magic potion that you can just watch and then instantly you're going to be able to click your fingers and be able to be more productive. Instead, I'm going to plant the seeds and then you are going to have to implement what you learn here in order to facilitate and grow positive habits. I can tell you that under no uncertain terms, the key to being more productive is to say no to more things and to keep things as simple as possible. I remember last week I was thinking whether or not I should start webinars and create a webinar and drive traffic to it, either through organic or paid traffic. And I was just thinking that even if I can make an extra few $100,000s a year, I just don't want to deal with the hassle. I just don't want to deal with the stress. I don't want to deal with the extra emails that I receive. I just don't want to do it. I wasn't passionate about it, and I'm completely okay with foregoing that incremental revenue and realizing that my health and the reduction of stress is more important to me than the incremental revenue. Now, you might not be thinking that way. You might think that I'm crazy for foregoing the incremental few $100,000 in order to save my sanity. But I can tell you that from my experience, when I worked as an investment banker in my early 20s, that sacrificing and trading your mental health for money is something that over the long term is always going to be a losing proposition. Because whereas you might be able to make money, you will never be able to buy back that time, and you will also never be able to buy back the extra health, or you'll never be able to undo the spike in cortisol levels and the extra stress that you incurred in order to make that extra money. As a result, I am in a position where I will always try to reduce stress and at the same time believe that less is more. As a result, I'm going to try to do the minimum amount that is going to yield the most effective results in everything that I do. I can tell you that the biggest hurdle to my productivity is actually my family. So I work from home and my wife works from home as well. And sometimes my wife will message me or she'll stop into the room and she'll ask me a simple request. But what she doesn't understand is that this simple request is going to throw off my ability to engage in deep thought and get things done for the next 15 or 20 minutes. So if she asks me to find her charger and bring it to her, if I'm working on something, then I have to stop and interrupt what I'm doing, bring her the charger, and then I have to go back to what I'm doing and try to regain that focus. If my son comes in and wants to play with me, then he will also interrupt me and inhibit me from actually getting things done. This is why the lighting on this video is a little bit messed up, because I was unable to record earlier today, and as a result, I'm recording right now at 11 p.m. I'm actually wearing a blazer in order to look good, but at the same time, I'm wearing sweatpants underneath, which you can see, only because I want to give a positive appearance, but I also recognize that it's 11 p.m. and I want to go to bed soon. But remember, in fitting with everything that I'm saying, where less is more and reduce stress, I can wear this blazer and not put on the pants, and at the same time reduce my stress by getting things done before going to bed. Now, how can this practically help you be more productive? You will have to say no to more people. I receive multiple emails every single week from people who say, hey, do you want to meet up? No, I don't want to meet up with you. I don't know you, and I have no desire to meet up with you and to engage in and to turn this online relationship into an offline relationship. It's just not something that is appealing to me in any way. Why? Because it is inherently one-sided. I'm going to meet with you. You're going to pepper me with questions about options trading, and you are taking from the relationship, but you are not being of service. I receive a lot of emails from people saying, oh, your thumbnails suck, or your videos they can be edited better. Okay, that's great, but why don't you actually be of service and send me a sample of something that you can do better, and that way I can have something to review, and then I will send you feedback on it. So again, in order to be more productive, you have to say no to people who are time wasters. Additionally, you have to spend less time on social media, and you have to be more productive and more tight in the information that you consume. I try to create more information than I actually consume. I don't read articles, and I also spend very little time on social media. I don't go shopping. I don't spend money. I don't really do that many things that a lot of people, what I believe, are time-wasting activities. Like I said, I don't go shopping. I don't buy things online. I don't go grocery shopping. Yeah, I do spend a lot of time with my family, but at the same time, even though this does inhibit my productivity, I feel that this is kind of paying things forward, where I'm investing time with my son and with my wife now in order to live a better life in the future. But remember, the biggest takeaway from this video is that less is more, and you should try to reduce your stress. You don't always have to push yourself to the nth degree to try to milk every single cent that you can to generate the maximum amount of money possible. Remember, your health is probably one of the most important things that you have in your life, and try to minimize the amount of stress that you endure, and also try to do more with less. So if you travel, take less things with you. Pack less things. Instead of potentially going to the gym 5 days a week, try to go 3 days a week. Just try to free yourself of responsibilities. If you have a newsletter that you subscribe to and you try to read every single day, but it's not really being of value to you, then try to, instead of reading it every single day, read it 3 times a week, and then 1 time a week, and then stop reading it at all. So David Jaffe with beststockstrategy.com. I hope that these tips are going to help you bring about and precipitate some change, where you're going to be a little bit more selective in the things that you say yes to, and as a result, you'll be more productive in your daily activities. If you have any questions, let me know. Please leave a comment below. Like this video as well. I probably should have said that in the beginning of the video. And try to leave a comment, because I respond to everyone's comments. And if you have any questions, let me know. You can also go to beststockstrategy.com and leave a comment, and enter in your email address, and receive over $400 worth of free training materials. And if you have any questions, I'm here to help you, and thank you for your attention.